Hi, I just got back from my walk and I just took a shower. It is almost, well, a week since I hurt my elbow, hairline fracture in the radial head. So most of the time I have it in the sling. I find they told me that I can move the arm. So I'm finding that driving, it's safer if I have it out of the sling in case there's an emergency. I was able to do some things today that I hadn't been able to do for a while. Brushing my teeth is interesting, seeing as I'm right-handed. My walk is now back in shape. I'm not doing any of the running. They told me to give it at least a couple of weeks before I do that. But I'm back up to the 5.5, 6 miles that I'd been walking before. And I found that my time has increased since I had started running, even though my total walk is still the same distance. So it used to take me 120 minutes to walk it. Now it takes me about 91. So that means that I'm walking faster, and that's a good thing. It helped today that it was raining. So, it helped me to walk faster because it was raining, but it wasn't raining so bad that it made things slick. This is what's left of the part of my knee that I hurt. It no longer looks like hamburger. It's feeling much better. The bruising in my shoulder and my hip seems to be better. I have a bruise. I don't know if you can see it. I have a bruise on my hand. It's nowhere near as livid as it had been. And I'm feeling overall much better. I had planned, I won't say we, but I had spearheaded a camping trip this weekend. And it's supposed to rain a lot this weekend, and this would be the first camping trip in a tent, taking the kids. My husband would be going too. And, with Charlie is my son, my teenage son who has autism. And with it being his very first camping trip in a tent, I've chosen not to take it in the rain because he has a fear of thunderstorms. And even when it clouds up, he gets scared. So I'd rather not cause him to have any negative associations with it, from the very get-go. So we're going to just postpone that and switch our reservation to a week a little bit later and hope that the weather's nice. Instead, I guess we're going to pitch the tent in the backyard and do some home camping and have a campfire and do some s'mores and stuff like that. I don't do the s'mores. Maybe I'll roast some shrimp or something like that. I really want to get camping. I really feel like I need to. But, with the arm and the rain and the Charlie factor, I just feel like it's better to put it off. Although I am so disappointed, I can't even tell you. So, in everything that happens, let's say everything bad that happens to us, there's always going to be the exact amount of good in that thing that happens to us. We just have to find it. We have to seek it out. So I'm finding that the good that's happened with the elbow thing is that my family is helping me more now that they know that, I'm the one-armed bandit here. And also, there are other things I'm starting to appreciate, the fact that it's going to heal up and that I'm going to have 2 arms again and be able to function again. I think sometimes I take for granted the little things, like being able to brush my teeth or, being able to drive with my right hand. So that is a good thing. Another thing is that it has slowed me down a little bit. And with all the running that I was doing, I think I was starting to have some impact on my knees. And, that's not good. So that's a good thing. My knees have been feeling a little bit stronger, even though that right one took a real banging when I landed. I hurt myself playing laser tag. So, and my daughter says, "Mom, you flew through the air." And I really did. I was really running before I hit the ground. So, there is good. And I choose to really embrace that and be thankful for this experience. one of the things since my VSG surgery and since getting healthier and dropping 45% of my body mass from when I started, 125 pounds, right around. One of the things is that I heal so much better than I ever did. My body is just in fixer-upper mode. And that's never been so clear to me as right now. You know, as long as I'm doing the right things and eating the protein and exercising every day and keeping a good positive mental attitude and talking to myself and reminding myself about the great things about myself, my body is just in go mode. And even an injury like this can't slow me down, which is great. You know, I could have gotten depressed when I hurt myself, and within a day, that's the way the body does things. Within a day, I had gone from 172 pounds to nearly 178 pounds. That could have caused me to crash and burn. But you got to look at that realistically and say, did I pack on 6 pounds of fat in one day? No. Your body compensates when you have an injury. It compensates by adding fluid to rebuild itself. And now I'm back down to 173. And, I know that this is my body's way of managing itself. And I can't look inside me with a microscope and see where the body is hanging on to this or that to cause my gravitational pull on this particular planet to be a little bit heavier one day than another. But I can pull up my shorts and see that, geez, I'm going to need a belt pretty soon. And I can get out and walk and find that even though I'm suffering from an injury, well, I'm not suffering, I'm trucking on. Even though I have an injury, I'm still walking 5.57 miles with no sweat. Well, I was sweating, but no sweat, no discernible pain or anything on that walk. So the body is an amazing thing. Take a look at the coin that you have that's played for you today. And when you see those negative things, flip that coin over and see what the equivalent positive things are. They're not just going to be small positive things. As big bad as that bad is for you, that's how good that good is going to be for you. So I encourage you today to flip your coin and see what your positives are. Leave it in the comments. All right, bye.